Good morning, students. Today I am going to inform you about the Pythagorean inequalities. You see, Pythagorean theorem means in a right angle triangle where longer side is the hypotenuse and the two sides that is perpendicular and the base. Now Pythagorean theorem states that hypotenuse square is equal to p square plus b square. That is the actual Pythagorean theorem where hypotenuse is always equal to the square of the perpendicular and the base square. Now, what happens when when say that acute triangle and the obtuse triangle? How you will apply this Pythagorean theorem on the acute and the obtuse triangles? So here, listen, if ABC is the acute triangle, where if you suppose one side is hypotenuse, then other two sides it may be perpendicular at the base. So in this case, if hypotenuse is less than the square of the perpendicular and the base squares, or we say squares of the other two sides, then if hypotenuse or the h square is less than the sum of the squares of the two sides, then it is known as the acute right angle triangle. Now listen again. If ABC, that is the obtuse triangle. Now here we say that the longest side AC, which we consider as the hypotenuse, then hypotenuse square, if hypotenuse square is more than the other two sides square, so h square is more than the p square plus b square, it is known as the obtuse right angle triangle. So listen, this is the inequality in the case of the Pythagorean theorem. So Pythagorean theorem states that in a right angle triangle it is always applied where hypotenuse is more than the squares of the other two sides. That is h square is equal to p square plus b square, which is actually right angle triangle where Pythagorean theorem is applied. Now, if we take two triangles which are acute and the obtuse, then how here Pythagorean theorem can be applied? Because Pythagorean theorem it is only for the right angle triangles. Now in this case, if we say in ABC, which is the acute right angle triangle, if we say one side it we consider as the hypotenuse, then if this side is less than the sum of the squares of the two sides, then it is known as the acute right angle triangle. And if we say in the case of the obtuse triangle, if here h, that is the longest side, is more than the sum of the squares of the other side, that is h square is more than p square plus b square, then it is obtuse right angle triangle. So here by seeing the triangles you can tell whether it is a obtuse or the acute right angle triangle by taking the h square is less than or h square is more than, that is h square more than is p square plus b square, or h square is less than p square plus b square. So you can determine yourself whether it is a acute triangle or a obtuse triangle in which a Pythagorean inequalities theorem is applied. Okay, thanks very much.